Bet you that was loud in yours. We're back! Another Hexdrinkers video. Doing a little bit more arena play, a little standard play, because we gotta be cool. We gotta be hip. But can't beat them, join them. So I've net decked a couple Rakdos Sacrifice decks, personal favorite of Chev's, and I've been playing a little Rakdos of my own. But just want to see what the what's the good stuff, right? We want to play good decks, we want to win. So let's check these decks out. Let's get right into it. It's that new, like, very they're very committed to the bit, right? They've got eye twitches. Let's go to Serrated Scorpions, and then we've got things like Bastions of Remembrance. So this just makes it so that we're going to be sacking a bunch of things. We're going to have a bunch of small creatures from, like, Forbidden Friendship. You know, we could even potentially sacrifice a Croxa while its triggers on the stack for extra value to drain our opponents out. We've got Claim the Firstborns to grab their stuff and sack it. We've got a bunch of Village Rights that will sack and keep the gas flowing. We've got some Woe Striders to sack for. And then we also have Kazul's Fury, just in case we need to, like, slam somebody right in the face. This Eye Twitch is real nice because it lets us learn. We have a whole sideboard over here that we'll get to in a second. Rounding out everything, we have some Agadeem's Awakening just for, once again, extra value. We have Bonecrusher Giants because, god dang, is this card good. Please rotate Eldraine. We've got Rankle for some of that burst damage, some of that extra, just if we need to draw, if we need them to discard, if we want to get another sack trigger off, this is a way we can force it and get them out. And then one Immersturm Predator. Probably could play more of these, but it's been pretty strong from what I've seen, though it hasn't seen a ton of play. But once again, just another free sack outlet, which is absolutely crucial. And depending on how you use it, this could be pretty big and beaten in the air. And then we've got a mana base. We're actually not playing that many lands. We're playing, what, 8, 10, 12, 18, 19, plus we're playing a total of 21 lands overall if we're counting the bolt lands. But I mean, as you can see, our curve is extremely low. Ton of 1-drops, a couple 2-drops, bunch of 3-drops. All right, let's talk about the sideboard because this is where things get spicy. We've got some Duresses against the control matchup, whatever. We've got Red Cap Melees for Goldspan Dragons for mono red. We've got Shredded Sails for mono red is really good because Goldspan Dragon plus Embercleave, any of that. We've got an extra Woe Strider. We have an Akroan War, to another way to steal things. If they have something super big like an Elder Gargaroth, we can take that instead of having to use a Claim the Firstborn. We've got an extra Croxa because that card is just so good. And then we have a few of these lessons, and we probably could go up on lessons, but once again, I pretty much net decked this, except for I changed like a couple cards in the sideboard just because I didn't have more Akroan Wars. But Start from Scratch is just a good way to, once again, get artifacts. This is something that we can get main board. You know, we can play our Eye Twitch, sack it, and then get a Start from Scratch instead of having to wait to side in a Shredded Sails or anything like that. We've got a Necrotic Fumes, which is just, I don't know how much play this is seeing, but it needs to see more just because it gets anything, right? It's cheap. Even though it's at sorcery speed, it's cheap. It exiles, so you're not dealing with any sort of recursion, you know, screw your Croxa, it's not going to come back. But just a great thing. And then Pest Summoning just gives us more creatures to sack, and they also even give us that beneficial 1 life. And then lastly, we have the Roiling Vortex, and I couldn't figure out what this was for the longest time, but I finally realized that this is for the Sultai Yorion list, because when they actually get their ultimatum off, they will have the option to cast 2 of those 3 spells without paying their mana cost, and that's a clean 10 damage right to their face because they're filthy Yorion players, and we don't like them. So that's what's going on. This is the deck. Let's play some games, and then we'll talk about this other Rakdos Sack list that you see I have waiting in the wings here. We're going to hop right into a standard rank. You see I've already got it queued up because I am a good video person thing. And we're already ready. Oh my god, I gotta just give you that oh yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Delicious. All right, let's see what we've got. This looks like a great hand. Very nice hand. We'll lead with an Eye Twitch. We'll go into a Forbidden Friendship, and then we'll have a Bonecrusher Giant at the ready. Plus a Immersturm Predator for later on. Oh, I think there was one card that I didn't actually talk about in the list, and that is our only white card, even though we don't actually have any way to produce. I don't think we have any way to produce white mana in this deck. In the next one, we'll have some white mana, but that's Extus. Auric Overlord, I think, is his epithet. And okay, I'm going to lead with a Forbidden Friendship, and we will go. I was debating trying to Bone Crush the Selfless Savior, but people have gotten wise to that, where they can just sack it, and it doesn't let you have the Bone Crusher anymore. So we'll wait for that. All right, so this is... Oh, all right. So that's going to be a problem. That's right. I will trade very quick. Yeah, so here it is. So we can Awaken the Blood Avatar, and that gives us a bunch of sacks, plus we're going to have a bunch of small creatures, so it's going to be easy to play. But for now, we are going to... We're just going to Blightstep Pathway and put down a black, and we will keep up open the 2, and we will just we'll get in there here. And now what's going to happen is we will, hopefully if they attack, as long as they don't get anything prohibitive, we'll double block. Oh, all right. Well, that's a little prohibitive, but that's fine. We'll double block, and then we will Valkmira Protector Shield. Yeah, all right. So we definitely need that to be gone. This is problematic. What is that? That is a menace counter. All right, well, there's no way that we're not going to block. So let's... And this prevents 1 damage from all that stuff. That really kind of hoses us. That actually really kind of hoses us. All right, so what we're going to do is activate the ability. Activate this ability, I should say. We will get a... probably another black mana. Yeah, another black mana. And we are going to... Yeah, it really just does not let us do anything. Okay. All right, well, we will Immersturm Predator. And we will just wait. What we're going to do is probably sack all these things, make this thing huge. And, ooh, all right, that's problematic. But we want to get that Necrotic Fumes. Oh, double Luminarch Aspirant? All right, now we've got a real problem. Sure, sure. What's it going to get? Trample. Okay. So here's how we're going to block. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. We'll get full control on block, and then what we'll do is we're going to sacrifice the Eye Twitch with the Immersturm Predator to get the Necrotic Fumes. All right, we'll activate this, sacrifice the Eye Twitch, resolve. We want Necrotic Fumes, or do we want Start from Scratch? Let's actually get Start from Scratch just because that hits an artifact. Whenever you or another permanent you control becomes a starter or spell or ability, counter it unless they play 1. That is super, super annoying. Okay. Actually, this has counters on it, and they can put... All right, we'll get the Necrotic Fumes just because they can do the counters. Also, I thought we were going to be able to Necrotic Fumes plus Bone Crusher next turn, but it looks like we are not going to be able to do that. Exile up to 1 target card from go. Okay. I thought it was creature card, but that's cool. Saves us the damage. We don't need to be in full control anymore. My turn. Okay, so now we could... All right, so we got to deal with this first. We'll pay the 1. But next turn, what we can do is leaves the battlefield, not even... Ugh! That's bullcrap. Alright, we're not attacking. We're chilling. We're big chilling. Alright, listen. I don't know if we can beat this card. I don't know if we can beat this card. So I'm going to do the same thing as before, just because I don't really need to soak up damage, because we might have to take some turns off. Sack creature. So I guess what we can do is we can try and get this one out. They'll probably sack the Selfless Savior. Ideally. Right? Yeah, they will. Okay. But we can still do this. Get a black mana. Play our Bone Crusher Giant. And now we can sort of maybe nickel and dime. Really? This one too? Are you kidding me? That's garbage. All right, so we can go Rankle plus Eye Twitch, or we can try a Shatter Skull for 3, killing this. This doesn't have... I think we have to go Eye Twitch. Plus Rankle. This gives us air power. And then we can sack the Eye Twitch with the Emissary Predator. Get a thing to destroy the shield. Do we destroy the shield or the odds? I think we destroy the shield. And then we can start trying to do Shatter Skull smashing. If we draw more lands, maybe. But this thing is just going to get huge. Luckily, we can chump it all day. We can chump all day. Okay, they're not gonna do that. All right, well we're gonna get this now because we need to. We'll get to start from scratch. Yeah, we'll get that out of their graveyard. All right, so this thing's getting bigger. Oh, yup. Yup. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So what we're going to go is we're going to go destroy target artifact. Get this out of here. Then we're going to go claim the Firstborn. So if we go 6, 12, 15, take 1. Take another 1. And then I'll go to... All right, yeah, I don't think we can get that greedy. But we can definitely go like this. Rankle hits. We both sack a creature, and we both draw and lose one. And discard a card. We all do everything. We will get rid of... Oh, I guess we could have shocked in Shatter Skull. But that's fine. We can... All right. So next turn we can play Bastion, and then we can start getting crazy. Seven menace 8/8 menace trample. But I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, there we go. And we did it. And we did it. I gotta remember the camera is over here. Woo! All right. We're gonna pause and we'll return. All right. We're back. I'm back. Got some snacks. So, all right. Let's play another game. Also, I realized we weren't playing traditional standard ranked. Oh, that's my other Rakdos deck. Too many Rakdos decks. Well, or arguably never enough Rakdos decks, but let's play again with that same deck, which we won so handily with because we're great at Magic the Gathering. But let's play it this time in a 3-game context where we have some sideboarding options. I will say, just from playing 2 eye twitches and being able to learn twice, so good. So good. Also, I don't know if it was because we only drew the one Immerstrom Predator and we didn't draw any Village Rites or Woestries or anything, but I feel like this deck needs more sack outlets, but that's just based on one game, obviously. Not a large sample size by any means. Okay, so obviously that first hand wasn't any good. No lands, not a good recipe. We will now go, let's just get aggressive, drop an eye twitch. So obviously we can go turn 1 Scorpion. The reason I put the Shatter Skull Smashing back was because we didn't have... All right, that's annoying that I did not get 2 Village Rites, but that's fair enough. I can still Village Rites the eye twitch. That'll be just as effective. So we'll get to learn. Cultivate. Just doing stupid crap like they normally do. Frickin' Julian. Can't wait until this card's out of the format. The worst. I'll go black, and I'm trying to think. Do we go? I think I'll slam the Bastion now because it's so good. Get in there. Get in there for some attacks. Yep. Usual Julian crap. Just doing the same old crap. Nothing new. No new friends. It's rated Scorpion. I'm trying to think, what can we do to stop them? We can destroy an artifact. We can exile a creature. Maybe we'll get that. Maybe we'll exile a creature. Vorinclex, huh? That would be a good one to exile. All right, so let's hit him here. Let's do this. Let's get a Necrotic Fumes. Draw 2 more cards. Oh, amazing. All right, so let's see. Let's go. Oh, let's get our attack in first. That's only dies. It does not. So that is a little bit of a nombo, but I mean, I'm perfectly fine taking that when we can get rid of a Warren Collects. Those things are problematic as all hell. They might just slam the Yorion, or they'll play Professor Onyx. All right, let's see what they got. Probably just tick up. Yep. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. They lose a life here. So 1 from the Scorpion, 2 from when it dies, 1 from the Bastion. That's 4. Plus we can go. Let's go Forbidden Friendship. We can wait until let's attack here. We're really missing out not having that second red mana. But, alright, we should be fine. As long as they can't gain any life, basically, we've got it next turn. Oh, alright, well let's, so that's 3. Maybe we can get another Village Rites. Oh, nope. All right. All right, so they're at 6. 5. So if we go... Let's see. If we go here... Let's get a red source. Let's go Forbidden Friendship. Can we? We can't do that. This is 1, 2, plus 3, plus 4. Oh, you know what we could have done? Is we could have Croxed into Gazul's Fury, but that's fine. What we can do is we can attack. Play Bone Crusher. Okay, that's fine. All right. So let's say they can have Elder Gargaroth and Shadow's Verdict. They're at 9. This is 6 plus if they don't have a land to discard. And also obviously don't have a counterspell. Alright, we gotta go for it. Kroxa, Titan of Death Hunger. Let's see what they discard. All right, well, I think we threw the game there. Also, fuck this deck. I hate this deck. Yorion, that is. I like this other deck. All right, so let's see. Roiling Vortex seems hot. A Crowan War seems hot. Duress seems hot. Shatterskull Smashing seems not hot. Exodus and Rankle seem not as hot. Croxus seems kind of not as hot. Claim the first one is definitely not hot. Let's keep one in just in case, and let's put in... Actually, let's get another Rankle in there. All right, this should be okay. This should be okay. We will play first. This seems fine. All right. We're going to lead with a Fabled Passage, getting a... Oh, okay. The opponent just gives us the win. We will continue with this plan. Opponent really taking their time. Like, really taking all their time. It is in said moments that we are grateful for beer. And we are grateful for Tinder. All right, so I'm like confused because I'm pretty sure you didn't get more than 9 or 2 minutes, not 9, 2 minutes to sideboard. So is the opponent just gone? Will we just take this win? Well, apparently our opponent had better things to be doing than getting their face stomped in by this sick Rakdos Sac deck. All right, actually, though, definitely going to play better that first game. Definitely punted the win. Also, it was a Yorion game, so I have no sympathy. We take these wins. We take these W's. We take that EXP. We take that gold. We take that ladder ranking. But for the sake of this video and not being a million years long, let's check out the other deck. See what's good. All right, so this is a more... I don't know how to describe this one. It's got a lot of the similar cards, right? So this one drop section completely the same, right? We got an additional Shatterskull Smashing, one less Croxa, 2 less Forbidden Friendship, which seemed very strong in the other one, especially when you have a Bastion out, which we still got 4 Bastions. So only 2 Woe Striders. I probably would go up on that. We're 2 Image Competitors here. I'm kind of almost thinking that I'd want a full like 3, maybe 3 and 3 of these in, you know, my ideal merged list. But then for this one we got, oh, and still 3 Exodus, which we haven't got to see, but I've seen gameplay of, and he seems very strong. But now we've got 4 Plumb the Forbidden and 3 Hunt for Specimens. Hunt for Specimens is nice because it's another way to learn other than just the eye twitch, and we'll look at the sideboard in a second, but it's got a lot more targets. And then Plumb the Forbidden is great because if we have Bastion out, you know, we can Plumb the Forbidden and just sack our whole board, draw a ton more gas, drain a bunch, and stay neutral because this will make us lose a life, but this will make us gain, you know, Bastion will make us gain a life. So that's a great way to just go like absolutely crazy. And, you know, it's more draw as opposed to just the 4 village rights, because that's really our only way to generate card advantage. So I like the addition of Plumb. This one, mana base is a little bit more something. This deck is actually trying to cast Exodus now and then, I suppose, or maybe, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, like 7 ways to generate white mana, which seems fine because Exodus, you know, we do have a reasonable amount of spells, and getting to just bring back a Serrated Scorpion over and over again, probably not that bad, especially if you have a sack outlet. You can probably do some really sick loops. But let's look at the sideboard and see what we're working with. So there's 2 more Croxes in there. I really don't know how I feel about this whole breaking it up sort of thing. A double Necrotic Fumes. This seems like a huge move for me. This just seems so strong, even though we only got to cast it, like once or twice so far. Seems so good. The start from scratch is like a necessary evil. I love having access to artifact hate main deck without having to really sacrifice a slot. Double Pest Summoning. Once again, I think this makes up for the fact that we're not running like the full 4 Forbidden Friendships and everything. And then also an Illuminate History, which I don't know. I'm reserving judgment on. It looks good on paper, but this doesn't seem like a deck that's really like this feels looks like it would be really good in the the normal Rakdos deck that I'm used to running, that literally just doesn't care if everything's in his graveyard, just wants to mill as much as possible. More Rolling Vortexes. Once again, I would have loved to have drawn those in the last mirror, but the guy left. Another Woe Strider, and then we got some Bone Crusher Giants because they're good, and once again, another Crow and War. This one's weirder. It's less all in and kind of more mid-rangey, I'd say, but I think it probably is better handled for offhand situations as opposed to the other one, which is a much more linear sort of deck. So we'll see how it goes. And we'll be playing best of 3, so we'll get to use the sideboard. Yeah, I don't know if we're just too powerful and that other guy got scared away, but yeah, he straight up just ran. This actually seems like a pretty good hand for me. I mean, we'll lead with the Eye Twitch, then we can go into Hunt. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with this. The Exodus is a little awkward, and the Shatter Skull is a little awkward, but I don't mind paying a little life to. And I guess we don't have to immediately hunt. Like, I want to immediately hunt, but we don't have to immediately. We can just scry with Temple because, we'd be getting only answers. I guess what we could do is we could go, oh, they have a Temple. All right, okay. All right, well, we'll Temple, see what's going on. Yeah, I'm down with that. We'll Twitch. Play another Twitch. We'll just get the party started. Probably go Shatter Skull tapped and Hunt, or we could go Shatter Skull open. All right, so they're going to get Exodus, which is fine. That's really fine. Like, we have time. We have actually a lot of time. Yeah, I think what I'm actually going to do is I think I'm just going to bolt the Shatter Skull and go Hunt plus Twitch. Seems pretty good to me. Twitch plus Hunt. Yeah. Let's see what we can get. We could just get start from scratch and ping the Valky. That's kind of disrespectful, but I kind of like it. Or we could just get a Pest Summoning. I think probably just get the Pest Summoning, because if we really need to get rid of this Valky next turn, we can plum. We can plum into. Oh shit! Ooh. Woe Strider. All right. See, that's something that I'm much more interested in killing. So I'm almost thinking like we go. Yeah, I think we just Hunt again. And now we get our Necrotic Fumes. And next turn, they're going to be in a world of pain. Because we're going to take their Woe Strider out. I would love to have a Woe Strider myself right now. That'd be sick. Speak of the devil. But let's get rid of theirs first because that thing is dangerous. You know, I guess Valky is 2. But we can always get rid of it. We can always double learn if we need to. You know, being this like the Witherbloom sort of thing, you'd figure that it would sacrifice. Sacrifice a creature you control, exile target creature, planeswalker. But gotta do what you gotta do. We'll just keep beating. But I'm gonna play my own Woe Strider next turn. And then we're gonna get crazy. I would love to draw another land. That would be super great if we could draw another land. I tell you though, if we had that Exodus right now, we'd be going crazy. That's fine. I'll double learn. I will double learn up in this. So we can get a... We'll definitely get a Necrotic Fumes. And we'll probably get a Pest Summoning. Yeah. I mean, they know our entire hand, but they only have 2 cards. Not super concerned. All right, so here's a Hunt. Like, I'm really not concerned. They do have the... Let's just get rid of that Valky. I don't think we want to be risking them getting any sort of triggers off Exodus. And now we have Exodus. And we'll... Yeah, screw it. We'll get in there. We don't mind taking some damage. Because we can go like Pest Summoning, Exodus, and just make them have a really bad day. They have their own eye twitch. I don't know. Do they want to trade eye twitches? Ooh, Bastion. All right. Well, let's lead with a Pest Summoning. And we won't attack. We'll play the long game for now. Can we please get another land? That would be great. We could just Awaken the Blood Avatar. If we take what? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We Awaken the Blood Avatar. And then attack for 6. I think what we'll do is we'll play the long... No, let's just take 5. We're fine. Like, what do they have in their hand? What could they possibly have in their hand? A Croxa? We don't care about that. All right, here's a land. Let's go. Yeah, that's cool. We're good with that. We're just going to summon more pests. Get in with the Twitch. So what I'm thinking is if we can go like Bastion, Village Rites, and then like maybe Hunt Plum. I think that pretty much just kills them. So we're going to take 3. Like we're going to take 2. Yeah, like we're going to play Bastion and just say go. And like I don't think they can win. Like I'm just going to double block, single block with Eye Twitch and they can't win. Is this an artifact? It's an enchantment. Yeah, so they can't even get it with... I'm going to Village Rites whatever thing they try and take with the Chrome War. Yeah, that feels good. And we'll get... These are enchantments. I guess we'll just get... Start from scratch. Like, sure. We'll kill something. Oh, easy. Yeah, easy money. And we have the lands. Yeah, we were about to, like, get crazy with Plum. We're kind of, like, playing the mirror, basically. So what feels good? Pretty much everything. Or, like, I guess we can go triple Bone Crush. Just to try and go over them. I think if we bring triple Bone Crush in, we can take out a Hunt, take out a Plum, take out a... claim, I guess. It takes basically everything they have, though. But do we have reliable sack outlets is the thing. Like, I think I'm good with this. I mean, Shatterskull is great because it can kill a bunch of things that they have. And the Bone Crush seems great because they can't beat a 4-3. Although I guess we didn't... They had Bone Crushes of their own, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to keep. Because like, we can go turn 2 hunt. And then just start slamming village rights and just going crazy. Actually, I'm just going to lead with the... I'll lead with the Scorpion. Scry next turn. And then we can start slamming the village rights. Or just play a Bone Crush or hunt or whatever. Okay. They have their own village rights. You have to, right? You have to have your own village. Yeah, okay. All right. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, we'll definitely take a land. Play it for black. Yeah. Play for black. Probably just slam the Bastion. I don't actually know if they can beat Bastion. Ooh. I probably have to crush that, though. Don't I? I don't think I can let that live. Well, maybe I can. No, I don't think I can. Just get that out of here. I'm not trying to play these games. It's so good it can't sack itself. That could really mess things up. If we can draw land, go Bastion into village rights, that'd be sick. Absolutely sick. Timurat. Sure. If not, I think we just slam Bone Crush. Yeah, exile that. Get that out of here. Ooh, or the Twitch. Ooh, alright. You know what? I think we go Twitch. And I think we go hunt. I think we go hunting. And I think we just grab a... Let's just have a Necrotic Fumes. Just to say, hey, slow your roll. We know what you're doing. Karavek the Spiteful. Yeah, the Spiteful, not the Merciless. That's the other one. That's a spicy card. Okay. That's some tech. That destroys our deck. Interesting. I wonder if they have the full 4 if it's just the 2. Oh, that's rough. That's a big rough. Alright, well, I guess we'll get a Pest Summoning. Just to get some of that good in. Alright. Temple. Let's see what we got. Serrated Scorpion? Yeah, we'll take that. Let's play Bone Crush just to show that we have that BDE. Next turn we can go Pest into Village or Bastion into Village. And that'll start to draw some gas. Once we can start slamming these Village rights, it's all over. I think we actually go Bastion into Village. Just to get the train rolling. And then we can go Pest into Village. Into, you know, whatever. Just get freaking crazy with it. They've got a bunch of life, though. Maybe it's only 2. Maybe they haven't taken any damage. Marsha? Okay, yeah, they're really... Now they're really pissing me off. We are going to take a bunch of damage, though. Let's see. We might have to go Pest into... Let's see if we can... Yeah, let's try Bastion into... Scorpion. And then next turn, Pest into Village is Rankle 2. That's rough. That we can Necrotic Fumes, though, is the thing. Alright, so let's kill here, block here. Let's see what he chooses. We've got some triggers. We're doing okay on life. Discards card and draws a card. All right, so we don't need this last village rights. That's a forbidden friendship right there. Okay, let's get a pest summoning. Let's get that out there, and then we can have a village rights as well. I love this little, it's like weirdly cute. Like it's unnerving, but I'm also just like, oh, let me give you a pet if you didn't have like spines and shit all over. All right, so I'm just concerned because we really need to get rid of this rankle, but they're also just gonna jam this Croxa. I don't know if it's gonna do it for us. We don't need to be in full control anymore. Our opponent needs to let this resolve or time out like our other guy. Like, I don't mind. We take timeout wins. It's fine. There's nothing unmanly about taking a W. Now that's spicy. All right, now we're doing things. Now we're really doing things. Now we can play the Twitch and a Forbidden Friendship. Now we're talking. We're getting there. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm thinking double block a Zomb, chump the Rankle. They lose 3, we gain 3. We learn. Wow, they're really going for it. What do they have in their hand? Double Crocs, like a Croxa and then into a Croxa? A removal spell? Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. I think I just discard this extra Bastion. No, that actually seems good. Yeah, probably the Bastion. No, probably the Plum. Probably the Plum, because I think we're going to lose all of our creatures right now. And then we can Necrotic this after. Bone Crusher, okay. Let's get... I think we just get another Pest Summoning. We just need more bodies. We're going to take 5. We do need... Ooh, this is rough. All right, I think we actually have to keep 1 back so that we can... Necrotic Fume. Yeah, we do. I think we do. Like, if they make us sacrifice another creature, that's fine. It's okay. Discard a card. We will discard the extra Bastion now. Yo! Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Anyway. Dominant KO. Had a little little malfunction right as we were going for it. But let's just play one more single match with the other Rakdos Sac list because it's feeling good, feeling real good. Great hand, absolutely phenomenal hand. Let's see what we're playing against. Mono red. You trying to attack, boy? Didn't think so. Sure. Hall monitor. No blocks here. We're good. We're good to go. All right. Slam that Bastion. Don't matter if we can't block. We're not trying to block. We're only attacking here. Anax? Not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever. Let's see what they got first. All right, word. We will go iTwitch and I suppose we'll just go the pathway. And we'll get in here, but we are now on the defensive. Just because, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Attack into us? Disgusting. This is the benefit of playing best of one, where you just get to come in and sometimes absolutely ranch people, because if there's one thing this deck does good, it's, you know, block profitably and beat mono red, because we just gain all this life by, you know, chumping slash Bastion is just such a beating of a card. Honestly, I don't even know if I care. He might have Embercleave. We'll just block. I guess he technically couldn't have had Embercleave, but we'll just get this. Actually, let's just get Pest Summoning. Like, I just don't know if I care. Oh my god, disgusting. All right, so hold up. If we hit him for 1 in the air, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty dirty. Whatever. Let's lead with the Pest Summoning. Plus draw a bunch of cards. Let's just flex and pay the 3 life and just act like we plan to do this. And then I guess they can't really, like, what's he going to do? Animate his Faceless Haven? I'm fine with that. If he wants to animate the Faceless Haven to block something. Like, if he animates to block, he takes 1,000,000 damage. Yeah, sure. Go for it. So that's 4 damage right there. And then how much do we have in here? 4. That'll be 5 plus 6. That'll be enough to get a Crocs out. Yeah, it's over. Sure. Got a Fervent Champion, maybe animate the Faceless Haven. Like, if he tries to turtle up, it's over. So he basically has to have, like, not even Embercleave does it. I can't think of a way that he makes it happen. Like, sure, here, I'll hit full control, go to blocks, we'll block here, we'll block whatever. I guess we should block here theoretically. But yeah, we're just going to plumb. Okay, so he does have Embercleave. Is it still even enough? Like, I don't think it's enough. He'll deal 14, 15, 16, 17? Not even? Whatever. Like, I just... 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. I'm going to sacrifice all of them. So many triggers. Let's go. Oh yeah, it's over. It's really over. Just to disrespect, let's get the start from scratch. Oh. What if we claim the firstborn, though? What if we just did that? That would be kind of bad. Oof. If we did that, and then we... Alright, well, maybe I was getting a little too cute, but you never know. He might have, like, the kill or something. Alright. Absolutely crushing dominant victory. Ranked up. That's a good way to end the video. Let's look at our decks. Uno más tiempo. I'm apologizing for anyone who speaks the Spanish language that is viewing. I took a few years of Spanish back in high school, but it's been half a minute. All right, so first deck, very straightforward, low to the ground deck. I liked it. I didn't like the lack of lesson cards in here, and there wasn't as much learn here as I wanted. I mean, it's hard to balance because there's the learn cards that you could play main deck are generally inherently not super great, but I do like the all-in strategy of just like one drop, Bastion of Remembrance, and then like a bunch of, more one drops basically. I like that part. Image Predator felt really good, so maybe some more in here. And we didn't get to Awaken the Blood Avatar. I'm still waiting to see. I mean, I've seen it in action. It's good from what I've seen, but I haven't got to play with it. Rankle seemed medium. And Croxa seemed medium too, which is like always kind of a disappointment, but like how often are we actually escaping Croxa? I don't know. This other one actually felt better, even though I was more skeptical of it. It just, once again, the learn cards, Plum felt great. Like even when we just had it in our hand, but we weren't casting it, it felt great just to know that we could absolutely go off. And it basically won that last match, getting to Plum for all that. I like the extra Immersturms. For this one though, I'm also wondering if maybe we don't. Maybe if this just goes like more Woe Strider, like maybe even cut the Croxes, and then just go like another Woe Strider, another Immersturm Predator, maybe cut an Extus and add one more something, or maybe another Forbidden Friendship. But I feel like there's a nice little, but having a bunch of Necrotic Fumes, a bunch of Pest Summonings, start from scratch even seems strong. Like we, if we weren't in such a dominant position, that'd be great to just get that Embercleave out of the way. I feel like this deck needs some way to deal with enchantments. I don't know if that's playing Feed the Swarm in the sideboard. I don't know if there is, I don't really know the lessons off the top of my hand, but I feel like there is definitely a way to deal with enchantments more. Also, Claim seemed very strong in a few of those matches. I mean, we were playing against low to the curve aggro decks, but against that white deck and against that mono red deck we just played, Claim was great. But the mana mace could be tuned a little bit, and I think that you probably want to take this list, this one right here that I have, so you can screenshot it, you can see it, whatever. And I would probably take out, I kind of think you almost take out the Croxus. And I think you just kind of really lean on that learning. Pest Summoning seems great. Once again, Necrotic Fumes is great. And just more ways to really go in and like just Bastion people out, because this card is the absolute crux of the deck. Like, I don't think you have the deck if you don't have this card. So anyway, love the deck. We had what? I think we won 3 of our 4 games. Obviously, we won both the best of 3s, which I'm counting the Orion because we would have beat that guy, and also just karma wise, we get that win. We won that last best of 1, and I think we lost the first best of 1. So not a bad day at all. Would recommend this deck. Obviously, this is actually, it's not super wildcard heavy, just because uncommon, common, uncommon, common, uncommon, common, uncommon, you know, all that. Really, the only rares are that you really need are like the Woe Striders, Demons from Predators, and the Extus. And then, you know, you could just cobble together a mana base of, this is partly cobbled together. Like, I probably shouldn't be playing these temples. Probably should just be playing all pathways, but I'm just playing what I have. And then, I mean, the entire sideboard pretty much is all, except for Bone Crusher Giants, pretty much just all commons and stuff. You don't need the Croxes, like I said, you can take those out. So love the deck. Gonna keep playing it. Hope you do as well. And this has been Jules from the Hexdrinkers signing out.